Welcome back, everyone. This is a Paper Princess. We're on page 4 of our Antarctic book, and I have some cuts for you to make. So I wrote them down for you. A is going to be 7 7/8 by 7 1/4. So that's 2 lines before 8. B is 7 3/4 by 6. C is 7 7/8 by 4 1/2. D is a pocket 9 1/8 by 4. E is an insert, so that doesn't need any score lines. That is 7 by 6 1/2. So we're going to score A through D right now. I'm going to set my pocket page aside. And A, we're going to score this. Let's see, hold on. That one is going to be with the 7 1/4 inch side facing the top. And we've got our flat side up, scored 1/2 inch. B is a pocket that fits on top of that. So let's score on 3 sides. And we're going to start with the 6-inch side facing the top. And that's 1/2 inch. Rotate it. Another 1/2 inch across the bottom. And one more time. Okay, C is going to be a right flap, and we're going to score that with the 4 1/2 inch side facing the top. D is a pocket, so I'm going to start with my open side facing the top. Okay, and E is an insert, so I'm not going to score that. I'm just going to set that aside for now. And let's get these taped up. All right. I still have snow on the ground here, but it is starting to get warm. But this book is so cute. It makes me not mind the snow so much when I look at it. Okay, so this pocket, I'm going to go around on 3 sides. Let's press this down and fold. So the pocket, I'm going to cut this same way. Go up to that where the score lines meet and turn out a little bit. I'll fold it. Okay. Now let's cut this D pocket. Okay, so E is our insert. I'm going to leave that over there. Let me bring back my pocket page. Got my number 4 up in the left-hand corner, and my openings are to the left and right. And let's start now with the left flap. So that's A and B. We're going to take our A and B pieces, and I labeled mine with a pencil. Here we go. And what I'm going to do, this is the A piece. I'm going to put this pocket right on top like this. So I just want to lay it down first before I peel the paper off. Make sure it fits, which it does. So that fits. I'm going to lay this A piece down first. This is going to be on the left-hand side, so I've got my 4 facing me right there. So this piece, look left and right, and you're just going to leave a little bit, a little smidge of a space there, and go right to the edge with your thumbs. Oops. Pull that down a little bit. There we go. All right. Hold on. That's not quite right. I was right the first time. Hold on. I'm going to reposition this. I don't know why I guessed myself there, but I'm looking left and right. I want to make sure I have the same. It's just a little sliver of a space there, and then press that down. Okay. Now this pocket, I'm going to just take off the bottom. And I'm going to put this down. I'm going to leave my backing here so when I put my design paper on, I'll be able to get it on there easier. All right, so I've got my finger here and here guiding me to the edge, and my thumbs at the bottom. And that looks good to you. Just press it down. Yep, I am lined up over there, lined up over there. That looks good. So now let's do the right side. This is our C flap. A little bit of space on the top and bottom, and I'm guiding it to the edge here. All right, and now the pocket goes down here. So I'm just going to peel off the bottom, stick that there. Okay, so now we should have a little bit of space on the left and right side, and that will allow our flaps to come over this pocket. Guide it to the edge, to the bottom here with your thumb. There, I've got a little bit of space here, a little bit of space there. So this fits over nice. That fits over, looks good. So I'm gonna press that down. Okay. So now magnets. See, we're almost there. This page looks harder than it really was. I'm going to get my little magnets. Where are they? Okay. So for this pocket right here, I'm going to leave this corner squared off, but if you want to round that corner, you can. And same thing over here. I'm going to give this a little rounding right there. Okay. I think I might go one size up. There. Okay. And now let's put some magnets here. I'm going to put 2 on each side. if you want to conserve magnets, you could put one in the middle. If you decide to do that, make sure that when you flip it over, you're above your pocket. That's the only thing. But generally, I just think it looks better if you have two on these long ones. But this one, really, you could probably get away with one in the middle because you're going to have that left flap covering it. So that's up to you. Tape it down. All right, let's fold this over. So this flap goes underneath, so I'm going to put that down first. And then this flap, I'll have two pieces that will land on top of this flap. Two magnets. Okay, let's fold this over, and this is going to land on top of our C flap, our right hand flap. Okay. All right, so now let's take our E. Whoop, got a little piece of fuzz there. Okay, so E, I just want to make sure that this fits in this pocket. So if I have it down like that, put it inside, and there's plenty of room left and right, and that looks fine. I am not going to need a magnet really to hold this down because this is a nice deep pocket. But here's where you can decide if you want to round your edges, which I would. It's up to you if you want to make a small, small corner or a bigger one. I'm going to go medium. If you're using this I use it a lot, and it's really the best one I've ever seen. So if you grab one of these, it's the 7mm rounded edge that I'm going to use. And I will put that there for right now. And when I decorate a strip back here, then I will take the paper off the back. And that's our page. Looks good. So let me show you how I decorated that. Clean up my area a little bit here. Okay. So page 4 has our little rusted ship here. That is from the 8x8 collection. And I just put pencil marks where I just wanted this boat to be in the picture, and I wanted these words here. So I made a little mark right here first and then cut over there. This inside, you can do this later, but I used a leftover piece. I had this whole wolf. This is from the 12 by 12, and I put him or her right on here and just put a solid on the back. This is the top of this paper, and I lined it up so see this square piece, you know, so it goes into the pocket just a little bit, so that it looks like it's a continuation. I've got the words here. So this is the same piece of paper, and I just put it up here at the leftover piece. The other side has the reverse side. It's like a aged wood, and that was a 12 by 12 piece. I have a 12 by 12 piece of the little fossilized shells here. This is that same wood right here. This is just says South Pole. You get a whole sheet of paper that has all these different words and labels and borders. So just cut out what you want if you want to put something there. You could also put something here on top. This is, it looks like the 8 by 8 of the whale. And I just put in there and made pencil marks where I just didn't want to cut the tail off. So I made that cut first. And on the inside, and you can do this later, this was left over from something. I think it's left over from the wolf paper somewhere along the way. And I just put it on a photo mat. Why not? You might as well use, that's a nice big piece that was left over. And I could fit a nice picture there. This is one of those 12 by 12. It came with the 12 by 12 pack. It's one of the ephemera cards. There's a whole sheet of 6 of them. So I put the back of 101 here. It's a little bear there. It's so cute. Okay. Oh, actually, it looks like a wolf. It looks like the baby wolf is there. So I got that there. For the pullout, I chose an 8 by 8 of the wolf paper. So you can see this is our photo mat on the inside. So that's where that came from, the 12 by 12 piece. I had a leftover there. And so that all ties everything in, looks great. And the next video, we are on to page 5 in the second half of this book. So I will see you then.